great raves from all the tour players that we work with. It's a classic-driven category, so classic shapes. So as you can see here, it's very classic. But the difference on this wedge than any other wedge that we offer that's out there today is the milling that's on the sole.
Oh, wow.
So it's all 100% machined on the sole as well as the leading edge. That's the difference. So nobody is hand polishing this.
That's interesting.
By
Wow.
keeping the sole geometry intact and keeping the sole geometry the same, and especially the scoring line or the leading edge. If the leading edge is the same, it now keeps everything the same and repeatable for every player that's out there. So you get the nice rounded, symmetric leading edge because nobody's polishing it. The difference in the past is we'd have to go through 8 to 10 different wedges to find one that's perfect. Now it's all machined, CNC machined.
What is the bounce on the gap wedge?
So we have a variety of wedges and a variety of bounces, and we sell by bounce. So we have 3 different grinds that are out there today, all by bounce. We have a low bounce, standard bounce, and a high bounce. So the low bounce option is more of a C grind that you see out there today. So the C grind has this grind that's here, same thing, all the milling that's out there today. So everything is all repeatable, everything's very consistent, all quality. And the difference is that this is going to have a lot more the least resistance. So it all depends on the player's attack style. It depends on the sand condition as well as the turf condition. So this is going to dig a little bit more than the standard bounce. And as you can see here, also all the wedges feature something unique. You can see this red dot that's here. That's our precision weight port. And what that is 10 grams of weight that's in there that we've been able to remove and replace it with a thermoplastic piece of rubber. And that allows us to get the CG closer to the center of the face. It moves at 1.6 millimeters and higher up, a half a millimeter up in the face. So not only we get a little bit more spin, we get also a little bit lower launch. So that's the low bounce option. And the last of the grinds is the high bounce option. So the high bounce option, as you can see here, is a lot thicker. So think of this in terms of more resistance. So it has the thickest of all the soles. It's a full inch thick. It has a lot more camber from heel to toe as well as front to back. And so this has the most resistance of the 3 wedges. So think of fluffy sand. You don't want to dig anymore, so you want the bounce as your friend. So think of conditions that are certain attack angles out there. If you're a digger, you want to have something that's not going to dig as much. That's what a high bounce wedge is going to provide you. And again, same thing with turf conditions. Something that's soft. If you're playing a very soft turf conditions, you want something that's not going to dig more. You want something that's going to dig a little less. That's what high bounce will provide.
Okay, great.